Yo, what's up guys? It's Pygoz here, the Crypto Pie, and today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin because Bitcoin will indicate what the market is doing. And well, let's just have a look, guys. So what I first had as a count, I'm again not sure of it, guys, because if I take this, right, so basically just take my Fibonacci from this low to this high, and then I look where we stopped. Well, we went through the 382, which I'm not a big fan of, so we kind of stop in the middle of things. So, you know, then I started like messing around with my Fibonacci, right? And obviously this is the top, we cannot argue on that, but we can argue what the bottom could be. If I put the bottom down here, then you see that we went to the 382. And that is just something that I need to be well aware of. But if I do that, then my count of the previous video is not right. And what does that tell me, right? That's why every day, guys, right? So every day when I start charting, you know, I start with Bitcoin, obviously, because Bitcoin's the king. I completely get rid of everything, right? I just click this trash can and I get rid of everything on my chart. And, you know, then I start looking. Especially if things are wrong, then you have to get rid of it, guys, because you cannot be stubborn and be like, okay, so you know, we just retraced a little further in the 382, which is fine, you know. Then no. Then you go start looking like, is this, you know, is this maybe the bottom? And then you'll be like, you know, we went pretty much spot on to the 382, only missed it by a tick instead of going over it pretty big time. Because if we just put it back here, okay, so I don't, this is big, okay, this is a lot. Like basically we went under it quite a bit, like more than 1%. That's a lot on Bitcoin, okay. So, but if you put it here, you know, like now we have like a good 382, and let's say you don't take that crazy wick, then you have a spot on. But I do like to take the low, so this is how I have it, okay. So this is the way I'm looking at it right now, which puts the 618 also lined up very nicely. But that does tell me I need to recount again. So let's recount this, and you know, so now we have this as a 1, right? Then this is your 1, then this is your 2, then this is going to be your 3, this is going to be your 4, and this is going to be your 5. Well, then I need to ask myself, is that possible? Is this a possible scenario? Well, I think it is. But then I need to, you know, once again, we take our trend-based fib extension, we take it from this low, right? It's right from here, guys. Alright, then we take this high up here, and we go back to the low down here, and then we look, what did wave 3 do? It hit the 1.414. It didn't hit the 1.618, but it hit the 1.414. So, you know, this is this scenario that could work out, right? And then your fifth wave hits a 2.272. So what this indicates me is that what we have here is one big 1 wave. So that's why we take our Fibonacci all the way from here to here, because you always take it from the 5 waves, right? Within this 1, if you take it just from the 1 to find the 2, well, guess what? There's 5 waves within there. There's a 1, there's a 2, there's a 3, there's a 4, there's a 5, right? So right now, what I'm looking for is then a retracement area of around 0.5 to 618. So in between this 7.1 to 618. However, remember that wave 2s like to retrace to about that 4, which is around 7.2 still. So which is in between the 382 and 0.5, which would be a very bullish retracement. And if we look at this, right now on the 6 hour, is also the Ichimoku cloud is here, so we're definitely having a little bounce here. And I'm probably just gonna, you know, sell my position I have right now in profit when we get there, because I still expect it to go down a little further, right? And I don't want to be stuck in that position then. So guys, every day you need to do your counting, like I say, because today what I saw when I woke up is that we went through that 382 if I take the low from here, right? And that's just wrong. That's just wrong, all right? You need to hit things. This lines up way better, okay? Look at this, guys. So 382, hit it here. We have the 618 having all these wicks here. So this just lines up better. And that's why I'm going with this count right now. So what are we looking for then? Okay, so like I said, guys, I'm looking for the 0.5 to 618. However, the number 4 is down here, so it could become a very bullish retracement still to about 7.2. But I do, so if we look at the 6 hour, we're nearly oversold here, not yet. But the 4 hour was very oversold before. We pretty much got to 21, 22 levels, which is very oversold. But look at the 4 hour here, guys, right? So the Ichimoku cloud also suggests 7.2 around there, right? 7.2 to 7.3. So keep that in mind as well. And then if we go on the 12 hour here, well, we got the 55 EMA here as well catching us, right? Right here. So could this be like just the A and then we're gonna get a B for a C down into the 618 at 67, 6800? That would be a true gift, right? That's why I tell you guys, when you buy into like in a kind of a ladder formation, right? Whether it's in 2 orders, 3 orders, 4 orders. I don't want you to buy all in because you frankly don't know. And if you do buy all in, fine. Have a stop loss very tight, right? If let's say you would buy in right now all in, which I don't suggest at all, but if you do, have your stop under this wick, okay? That was not there for nothing. So if you want to take that risk, be my guest. But yeah, so that is what we're looking at right now. That's just a quick update, guys, on Bitcoin. But once again, my count has changed. So, and you know, people are gonna say like you change your count all the time. Well, what I tell them is every day you need to look at the charts again from a new perspective, right? And if your Fibonacci's get breached just like that, well, that's not good, guys. Right? That's just obviously not good. And this just lines up much better, right? So obviously the 618 lines up very nicely here, and then the 382. I mean, we pretty much bounced off it to the tick. You know, like almost to the dot here, right? I mean, it's a tiny bit of difference, but it's definitely not. See, this is fine, okay? Like 0.7, 0.2, 0.3%, whereas the other one was like basically like 1.5% lower. But that's not good to see. So yeah, I changed my count here, and that's fine. Also, if we assume bullishness here, which I am, right? I'm bullish. Let's say we get down to the point, well, just this 4. Okay, this 4 wave. No, so almost a 0.5. So we go down again to the 4 wave here. Well, then a 1-to-1 will be around 9.9k, so 10k still. And a 1.618 is 11.6, 1.414 is 11.1. Well, you know, that makes sense, right? It makes sense to me. So yeah, I remain bullish here, guys. Unless this 4, if the 4 breaks, you know, then obviously it's a little harder to be bullish. Then especially if the 618 and then the 6.5 breaks with volume to the downside, well, then I don't want to be in a bullish trade, right? Even though Elliott Wave suggests that you can go all the way down here, I just don't want to be in the trade then, okay? So I would much rather wait for confirmation then. So, but now you know my my way, guys, that I'm trading this. and that is I'm just patiently waiting, right? So sorry about that, guys, but I had to change my count once again, and that is just the way of trading. Okay, you cannot, you just have to go with what the market is telling you. Okay, so right now in the short term, if I look on the 4 hour, obviously if we get up here, you know, I'm tended to just take a short down to here, right? Even though I'm bullish bias in this short term, so the 4 hour ish, because this will definitely take some time before we get down here. You know, I'm willing to take a short and take some profit on the downside as well. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Also, if you're not in my Telegram yet, join up with the CryptoPy's blog, where you can ask me any question, ask other people questions. It's just a great chat box to be in, right? So let's take a look what's going on here. We had some chart here, BNB. So I see all the way to 9 number thing, like the TD sequential indicator. You know, if you like using that, go ahead. If you're profitable with that. What I know about it is when it's 9 you go in, right? And that's pretty much your indicator, I think, at least. When it's 9 you go in, right? So if it's 9 up you short to the downside, if it's 9 down you go in for the long, right? I think it's that simple. I'm not entirely sure, but that's the small knowledge I have of it. Right? So yeah. Also, guys, join up with the CryptoPy's feed, where I post all my videos, post about upcoming ICOs. When I find an ICO, I'll tell you guys about it, so you can whitelist for it and be ready for the sale. Right? What I look for in an ICO is a great team, an infrastructure project such as a blockchain or a protocol, and of course low token metrics, right? So a low market cap, so it's easy to flip, and we can make some money on it, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Also follow me on Twitter, which is twitter.com/Pygoz, where I post my charts, post my videos, post what I find about Bitcoin, gaming, and just some friends, right, that I talk with. So yeah, follow me there. Also follow me on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/Pygoz, where I go live when sudden things happen on Bitcoin, so I can keep you guys in the loop, right? So yeah, follow me there as well. That's pretty much it, guys. Both telegrams will be in the description below, and if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, hit that post notification button, and if you got any questions at all, leave a comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.